looking to put a drive together.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 60 Mavericks. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll get this out to Genty. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Dragon 60. Drop 60. Drop 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
7 Pirates. 18. 60 bucks. Buffalo 18.
First down, Colts.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. A short one there, caught by Warren. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Right back to Genty on first down. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now. 70, 19 tight.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Richardson. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Let's go, lead. 60 average. 60 average.
Colts first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, ready. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. 19, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
Ready. Viking, 8-6, trap 60, trap 60.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And out of bounds right around the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Rattler, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. George Pickens from 19 yards away. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready. Panthers 60, Panthers, cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. You look at this Colt defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Got it.
Now a
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 11.
19. Let's go. Ready, ready.
quick throw to Collins.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
At the Colts' 6-yard line.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Colts.
Mustang 19, 79 Broncos, 18.
Here's Richardson to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
18 rattle, 18 rattle.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
Warren,
and 2.
60 Bobcats.
38-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, Dunze wide open. It's complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
60 Maverick, 60, 19 Lions.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Now a run here. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Roma Dunze
From 8 yards out.
and the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
On the set.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Buffalo. 62 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The IND offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 range. Set. 18. 5 years. Go.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Richardson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play out.
Buffalo, Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards at 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run the counter with Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
Go, Reed, go.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got one. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
First down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
First down.
7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down mid on the right sideline. That's one. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 65 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 61st.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Richardson working from the gun. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 35, Colts 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indiana.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and really press the issue. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
17 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Viking 18. Pirates, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Second and 5. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the double.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide.
And he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25.
70 Timberwolves.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Well, that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Now, this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
Now they run the option on second down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Mustang 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
It's taken in by Kincaid.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bills!
Dalton Kincaid
from 17 yards out. And the Bills are able to add on to that lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. The toss running left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
The IND offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Dragon 60. 19.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
His throw incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Top roll, 7 Pirates. 60. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And now here is another interception.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Got it.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
19, 18, 19, Lion, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Steady.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Count, 70 rings, not saying 19.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
19 tight, 59, Panther 60, Buffalo 18.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And my goodness, another interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down.
Let's go.
First and goal at the 9-yard.
They'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A 4-yard gain.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Here we go, set. 70, 19, Lion. Steady.
Now back to throw. They shakes him off. Now he's going to step up and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
And now here's another interception. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's brought down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17.
70. Warriors set, ready.
Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Here we go. Here we go.
Option play. Here's Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd and 4. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
70 Rangers, Viking 18.
They'll look to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Try! And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Colts first down.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready, ready.
On again, Genty. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Pioneer. Come on. Set. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
On the set.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Richardson on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Colts
back to the air with Richardson. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Tempo.
A gain of 5.
Lightning 18. Mustang 19.
The 2-yard line.
19 Lion.
Now it's Richardson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson Richardson taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Here we go. Check.
Will line up for the
Hot
two-point
70.
conversion.
Hot 70. Check, 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 smash, check, 65, 79, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60. Ready?
Richardson will throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the fourth. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, check that, street. Check. Check, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with career touchdown number 60. And the Bills are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Hey, check one more. Cougar 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Richardson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Okay, ready?
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helping.